Hi, my name is Tom, and I'm a copywriter. I write commercials.
I'm Kevin Weir. I'm a creative director at Droga 5 in New York.
Hey, I'm Lee.
I'm Barrett. We have done 4 Super Bowl commercials. So hopefully we can give you some good advice.
Just buying the space in the Super Bowl, it's $4 million.
There's extra pressure to make it entertaining.
You look at it as like, okay, we have a captive audience of like hundreds of millions of people. What is the craziest thing that we can do just to get people talking?
That the general public is judging your work,
Yes.
and not just advertising people.
This is the people's commercial.
Exactly.
3 ingredients to be an awesome Super Bowl commercial. What are they?
It's got to be original. Super Bowls, they always have celebrities.
It's like magic.
Puppies.
Cute animals, cute babies.
It almost has to be a little like tongue-in-cheek, what you expect out of a Super Bowl commercial, and kind of subvert it.
They all have some product truth in them. There was the Volkswagen The Force commercial where the little kid dressed up as Darth Vader and tried to make things happen with his mind, and he goes out and he goes like that to the car, and the dad remote started the car and the kid freaks out. It's really cute. For the Volkswagen, it does sort of feel like the Force when you remote start a car. The Snickers Betty White commercial, that was a real classic one. Betty White playing tackle football.
Better?
Snickers, hunger does transform you into a different person, and E-Trade is less a product truth and more a media truth. It's just a monkey dancing, wearing an E-Trade shirt for 20 seconds, and then it says, well, we just wasted $1 million. How's your money? People watch the Super Bowl very aware of how much the commercials cost, and they think about whether that was worth that much money. So it's tapping into what people are already thinking.
Yeah.
I think the biggest rule with the Super Bowl is like there's no rule except like what works.
Yeah.
Surprising people is key.
Talk about like your current Super Bowl commercial.
It is the AVOCADOS from Mexico commercial. It's this perfect world.
We sealed the bad out and kept the good in.
But of course, they're just people, so we're gonna screw it up.
The chips are outside!
There were hundreds of ideas pitched.
Yeah, like just fluctuates for months and months and months until finally you wind up with that one idea that made it through.
Using celebrities in ways that are unexpected, I think is a really good way to go at things. There was a Squarespace one last year with John Malkovich. He was very upset because someone else had registered johnmalkovich.com. And it was just a super simple idea. Kind of hinges on a little bit on like star power and believability and scale. I was on the team that made the Tourism Australia commercial, which involved pretending to make a movie called Dundee.
That's me. Brian Dundee? Yep.
Hollywood is kind of rebooting every single movie from the 80s. Crocodile Dundee kind of stands out as one that hasn't been brought back. We wanted people to think that we were actually making a real movie. Danny McBride is such an unlikely choice to play the son of Crocodile Dundee, which was intentional.
You all right there, mate?
Nothing to see here, man. Just getting a clean shave with my machete.
Really became the character on set and was just constantly riffing and improvising and doing the lines better than we gave him. And a lot of the moments that ended up in the final cut were him riffing.
There's so much with Super Bowl spots. The process of making one is kind of like part of what makes it great. I mean, look at the success that DORITOS has had for years, just kind of like crowdsourcing.
The big visuals to like draw people in, but you have to have something backing it up with some sort of substance and content.
Another key to making a Super Bowl commercial is if you haven't had fun making it, people certainly are going to have fun watching it.
Totally.
Making a Super Bowl commercial is kind of like making a diamond.
It's a really intense process. It's months and months of work. Because the prize is so great, it's so stressful, but at the end you have a beautiful diamond, which is a commercial.